Hi, I'm Mark Dobson. Some people call me Dobbo. You are the very first guest to Like a Freak TV, which starts as of today, regular blog by myself, throwing out the information that I'm learning depending on who I'm working with or who I'm talking to and what I'm reading. Just so you know, when you get into this stuff, I'd love to give you some ideas, provoke your brain, but I'm not a psychologist, I'm not a counsellor, I'm not trained to do this. All I am is passionate about the personal development self-help industry. I've been collecting that information for years and years and years, and I want to give you as much as I can. That being said, there are some people that are doing things a lot better because some of the advice I've given them. So, I'm really in the performance end. If you've got big issues, you want to go and talk to someone else. Today, what I want to introduce you is this book by Lance Armstrong called It's Not About the Bike. Now, I have not read this, but I'm going to start reading this and then I'm going to blog about it in about a week or two when I've finished it. Most of my knowledge has come from reading books. So anytime I've got an issue in my life, I go to the self-help section or I go to the autobiography section and I look at the books there and go, who is dealing with something that I want to get good at? So, is there somebody who's built their own TV show, or is there somebody that's gone and run a marathon, or there's somebody that's gone and taken themselves from being the ugly duckling to gone and walking catwalks? What is it that you're actually passionate about? And find someone else who's already done it, because they've got a skill set that you don't have. With this particular book, I'm passionately interested in the mental, ferocious intensity that Lance can focus, because he can focus in the race, but separate to that, he managed to get over cancer. And if you've ever had anything negative go in your life, think about anything negative you've had, it's very difficult to stop thinking about that thing. So here you've got a guy that was just absolutely amazingly resilient through a huge amount of cancer. So I'm pretty keen to be reading this the next coming weeks. But here's homework for day one of Dobbo's blog. You need to head down to the bookshop and pick yourself out an autobiography of some sort, somebody that's doing something you like. Now, don't just walk in there and feel like you have to buy one of the books and go to the library, but I want you to at least find somebody that is sort of like a mentor or model for you, even from a distance. And here's what I want you to do. You get into the shop, you pick up the book, and here's how you test a good book. You start reading randomly anywhere in the book, anywhere. You don't have to read the back, so what, right? Read a bit. If you find that when you're reading, you get into the paragraph and you just automatically keep reading, that's a good book for you. It matches your reading style. If though, you start reading and you find that you're drifting and thinking about other things, or you find as you're reading, you start to go, oh, what did that paragraph say? I should read it again. That's not a match for you. Great book will engage you straight away. It'll flow with your line of thought, and that's how I pick all my books. I walk in, I go, let me see, start reading it. Now, some books are heavily statistic based or a bit dry. I still find I can read those. It's all relevant to how relevant the information is to me. So you want to go down to the bookshop, check out a few autobiographies, flick through a few, and just start practicing, mainly checking out, is this a book that I feel like I could read? Just do that whole paragraph read. Read paragraphs from 5 different books, see which one matched you the most, where you start to go, yes, I actually got into a bit of a flow. That is it for week one, or day one rather. We'll see you again tomorrow. Signing off. If you've got any ideas, comments that you want to post, please chuck them down. I'll read them all, I'll get back to you. And tell your friends about Like a Freak TV.